paying respects to our tight ends. Obviously, JD here is a long-time tight end in the league, so we're going to pay our respects to the tight end. So this is third year in a row of Tight End University coming back. This year's event will feature 75 tight ends in attendance. Josh Allen, Trey Lance, CJ Beathard, Sam Darnold, and Nick Mullins will be among the quarterbacks in attendance. I guess Kittle's pulling the strings, getting all his 49ers quarterbacks there. But they'll have some special guests in terms of NFL legends, Rob Gronkowski and Jordan Reed coming to help teach some of the younger guys. We'll spend 2 to 3 days in the classroom going over everything from running routes to rest and recovery tips. They'll also get out on the practice field for a day with some hands-on instruction in terms of technique and reading coverages. So, JD, we talked about this 2 years ago when this show started about Tight End U beginning, and it's only each year it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bringing more eyes to the tight end position, just kind of giving more wealth of knowledge to all the tight ends in the league and stuff. And what does this mean to you to see Tight End University grow and what Kittle, Olsen, and Kelce are putting into this whole thing? What does this mean to you as a longtime tight end in the league, just seeing this kind of whole thing kind of really come to fruition?
I mean, it's a feel-good moment because I think what the tight ends are doing is they're getting together to collaborate to make it, to say, hey, listen, we are a very important part of what they do in the NFL on teams offensively, okay? We can't let them tell us otherwise. We can't get paid like we're not. That's the problem. The problem has been what they have been compensated for what they've been given in the NFL. And so sometimes when I look at it, tight ends have been getting the scraps over the years. They have. Tackles and everybody, wide receivers, quarterbacks, running backs, everybody's been the big piece of the pie. Everybody getting a big piece of the pie. Tight ends seem like we're the ones behind the 8-ball. We haven't been getting paid. I love, if you've never seen the movie Knock Around Guys, have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
And Vince and of course, Vin Diesel comes in and he's like, everybody gets paid. Potato chip guy get paid. Popcorn guy gets paid. The milk guy gets paid. You want to come and screw out on me? That's how I feel. That's how tight ends feel in that. If you never seen that movie, you need to watch Knock Around Guys. Great movie. Great movie. Malcolm Vick. Great movie.
Barry Pepper, I think.
Yeah. Oh, so these over the years, the tight ends have just been, I believe, just haven't been valued like they've been shown. There's value when you look at a good team that's been going in deep in the playoffs. You look at a good tight end. You look at a team that has, a lot of things around him, like offensively doing a great job. They got a good tight end. I mean, I could just go through them and name them. The good teams that you have. You're going to say they have a good tight end. Jacksonville Jaguars, Ingram, right? He comes out of the name. Should we start looking at, obviously, the Ravens? They're going to keep trying to get people around them, but the one they got is Andrews, obviously, right? He comes in. Sure, we know for a fact the Chiefs, because of their prominence of what they've been doing, has been because of Travis Kelce. H7's been eating everybody's lunch in the league, okay? And you can't duplicate that. You can't. And so that's a matchup. When you say that matchup nightmare against defenses, it's the tight end that's doing it. You got a good tight end? Shoot. He's going to make you pay for it. Kittle, San Fran, he's going to make you pay for it. So I love everything that they're doing. I absolutely love it. I'm a little shocked, man, because they ain't called me, hey, man, what's up, JD? Can you come in and show us how to block? Maybe them guys need to get a little bit blocking better. That's why, hey, they need to find a guy like me to come in, teach some of these guys how to block. Because I've seen some of the dudes is atrocious as far as like some of the youngest guys. But, older guys, Kittle does a great job. He does. I love Kittle. Hey, Kelce does a great job of blocking. He does. And so there's some guys that put their head, they'll stick their nose in and go block guys. And I'm sure they're showing those guys the same thing too. But it's more importantly route running, which they should. That's what they're getting paid on to catch the footballs. So they need an old gritty JD to come down. It'd be like that. Old classic guy that comes in and smoke rolls in, looking all old. Hey, smoke it. I remember back in my day when I was doing things. It's like this guy. Yeah, he's a bad boy. That's when he fold people up. It was 8-9 doing that.
Oh
So
yeah, it was.
uh, yeah, so man, I like it. I like every bit of it, man. So no, seriously, those guys doing a great job. I don't think it's just going to keep growing, but I do love it because I think they're making a priority, which they should. And guys need to be compensated and paid for what they've been given to the offenses. And that day is over. Just paying tight ends, little bits and pieces. You know,
Yeah,
you guys get them paid.
yeah. And I think with Kelce being the top dog and one of the league's best offenses over the last few years, um, that's helping bring the tight ends like that big name, and obviously him being the face, one of the faces in the offense, the White House, SNL. It's bringing just like more like overall from the high school youth league. I think kids want to be tight ends because they want to be the next Kelce now. George Kittle also another big face and who's on a lot of advertisements and stuff. So like the tight end is getting out there, man. Like I haven't seen the tight end be like this. Like these guys are kind of like celebrities in a way. Like outside being NFL players, these are like celebrities, and we haven't really seen this to this extent where so many tight ends are starting to get that like fame. And I mean, who's to say tight end? It's all within recent years, and I think tight end university is a big part of really getting it out there. And I think it's great what these guys are doing.
Well, Kelsey, because he's in a class all of himself, man. He just put everything out in the stratosphere because he's just doing things on TV. He had the one where he did the dating thing and all of that being out there. I mean, he's been doing this, and so it's good for him to be the face of tight ends in the NFL right now. And so that's what he gives, and then that takes somebody that has that type of attitude and his demeanor and the way he carries all the things that he does, and to be out there doing things like that. I seen Kittle out there doing some things and with some work, and uh, need to get some more tight ends out there, right? Need to get a little bit more,
Yeah,
but it's good just Kittle and Travis doing their thing to kind of give it some prominence out there. Obviously Gronk, doing his thing and whatnot. TG's going out there on different things as well. But man, these guys, because of what they've been given, are part of the faces of the franchise. When you start naming franchises, you can't leave these guys' names out. You just can't. And so,
yeah,
uh, but that is very important. That's very important for the direction of what the NFL should mean, or at least how they should at least uh, uh, like tight ends. And I was looking for a different word, but just and I think that's what it is. I think they need to appreciate. That's the word I'm looking
yeah,
for. Appreciate the tight end. Appreciation. It's always good. Money
yeah,
talks,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. Give him a little bit of that. I mean, and also too, like, yeah, like the you mentioned Gonzalez. I mean, Gonzalez, as far as like stardom at that star power,
Mm-hmm.
at that time he was pretty the only tight end that had that star power, like the super celebrity type star power from that tight end position. But now we mentioned Kittle, Greg Olson, great on the mic. He's like the like Fox's like lead color guy for NFL games. I mean,
Uh-huh.
the tight ends, and he's also one of the lead guys for tight end U. But like, it's crazy how like it really is like kind of transforming. These guys are transforming the game, and obviously making it more of a pass happy offense and tight ends getting more involved in the passing game now. It obviously helps that a little bit, but I think they do need to get you out there to allow these guys to teach some of these guys how to block because some of these guys can't be on the field when it's a team is running the ball because they're not on the field. I mean, and that's not a good thing.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, man. Hey, I'm here for it, man. It's just right down the road. Ain't too far from about 3 hours away. So yeah,
Not bad.
I'd love to come and show up one day. I'm sure I might just have to take a trip to see what it's all about.
Yeah,
Uh, I'd be an honor to get out there and go out there and just kind of chop it up with the guys. Teach them some things. So just watching how they're doing stuff, man. But I'm so happy that they've been doing this and putting this thing together. I mean, it's really good. It's really good. It's a feel good thing. Happy to see it. Happy to see it.
yeah. And they'd be lucky to get your wisdom out there, JD. I know I get it every week on the show, but they'd be lucky to get it even for a couple of minutes, especially all the stuff that you'd have to teach them on the field and as well as off the field.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I make time. I got time. I'll make some time. If you ain't got it, I'll get it. You know what I mean?
We'll tag tight end you in the tweet and in our YouTube when we post this.
Yeah, baby. That's right.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.